What do you think would happen if I paid 3 reality TV stars who have nothing to do with marketing to tweet about an online marketing company? Let's be more specific. What do you think would happen if I asked WWE diva Maxine, Johnny the Unit from Jersey Shore, and Maria Fowler from the UK's The Only Way is Essex to tweet about my marketing company so I could get more sales? Because actually that is exactly what I did. So I'm going to get into that very shortly. But first I want to talk more about what this video series covers and why I'm doing it. In 2011, on my 22nd birthday, I launched Cloud Blueprint to the world, a 100% free video course on how I plan to make money in the future, and make money I did. It amassed over 100,000 views until Vimeo took down all of the content because I hadn't logged into my account for 12 months. Who knew that that was necessary? I re-uploaded it to YouTube and it has over 20,000 views right now. I received hundreds of emails from people all over the world who started the journey and started making money with the process. One person actually built up an email list of more than 40,000 people in just a few weeks. Now, this was over 3 years ago, and the truth is a lot has changed since then. Facebook spent $19 billion to acquire a phone app messaging service. Pinterest is the fastest growing social website for women. It wasn't even registered as a domain when I started my course. Twitter launched their ad platform, which gives new marketers a great chance to grow traffic before their marketplace and their ad platform gets saturated. Yahoo purchased Tumblr for over $1 billion as the rise in microblogging continues at an alarming pace. Point blank, the game has changed, especially for those looking to build their own online empire from home. So what we're going to cover in this video series is how to build a huge marketing empire from your bedroom or anywhere else you like without being a marketing expert. And I'm going to teach you this by showing you how we, so that's myself and my business partner Diggy, run a $60,000 per month empire, which is growing very fast, that is only 8 months old, and then helped other people do the same. Now, I'm not that egotistical, but I do want to give a quick background on myself for those who aren't too familiar with me. So you can see I'm not just some random guy from the street who thought it'd be cool to do a video series. So that unfortunate looking guy in the top left hand corner is me, and I guess I'm mostly known for the story of leaving my friends and family at 18 to move to Cape Town, South Africa. So I left everyone from my home in Newcastle, England, and I guess I also left my accent there as well, since I don't have it anymore at all. And I worked as a social media manager for Land Rover, Hewlett Packard, and I even did some campaigns for Bacardi. So this is country specific, so it's Hewlett Packard South Africa, Land Rover UK, and so on. I did a lot of marketing campaigns for them. And Bacardi, kind of a funny, sad story is that I only got to work with them for 24 hours. So what happened was they came to our company, they wanted to promote something, and I managed to get them on the homepage of Digg. Now, Digg is kind of like what Reddit is today, so a social news website. Digg was the really popular one. We sent them about 40 to 50,000 visitors in one day, took down their website almost instantly, and of course they saw no conversions and no results, so they stopped working with us. I'm also the creator of Plugin ID, a top 10 personal development blog, which I sold, and Viperchill, which is possibly where you may know me from already, which is a Technorati top 100 business blog and has been mentioned in multiple New York Times bestsellers, such as Trust Agents by Chris Brogan and Julian Smith. I have wrote most of Viral Marketing for Dummies for Wiley, so just over a year ago they contacted me asking me to write this book for them. And I don't know if you've ever read a For Dummies book before, but they're very specific about how they like things ordered. So a lot of bullet points, a lot of boxes that stand out in the page. It's really not kind of a novel or a normal marketing book style. They have their own flow of how they do things. And after I got feedback on a lot of what I'd written already, they liked my content, but they really wanted me to change the formatting and have all these little boxes that stand out and so on. And anyone who's read my blog knows I really can't fit into that kind of style. I write a lot and I like to have it all flowing and so on. So we agreed to part ways on that, but I'm still the technical editor and I believe it's coming out this year. And as it pertains to this video series, my marketing business has grew an average of $12,450 per month. So that's recurring income stacking on top of itself every single month for the last 3 months straight. So here's what you're going to learn in this video series. I'm going to show you the fastest growing business model that all marketers or wannabe internet marketers should be using. It's fast growing and it's here to stay. My last video course was relevant for more than 2 years, so you can be certain this one will be the same. And I'm also going to show you how we're able to get clients paying thousands of dollars per month without knowing anything about us. So they're not coming to me because I'm this Glenn Allsop guy or this Vipachill guy or whatever. They're coming to me without knowing I have anything to do with the service that they're looking for. I'm also going to show you the frictionless close technique, which pulls in buyers asking to give you more money rather than you asking them to give you more money. And of course, just for the video, I don't really say, hey, let's do the frictionless close technique, but that is what I'm naming it. It's a very cool concept, and we're going to cover that in the series. And I know it sounds very hypey. A lot of things in this industry probably do, but trust me, I'm going to stick to my word, and I'm going to cover that in a lot of detail. And we're also going to do this in a really low-tech way. So I'm definitely not the most technologically advanced person out there. I'm recording this video just a very basic, simple PowerPoint presentation that anyone can do. I don't have any fancy graphics and movements or anything. So how we build this business is all done in a low-tech way. And as a bonus, as we covered earlier, I'm going to show you exactly what happened when I paid 3 reality TV stars to tweet about our company. So why is this super important right now? Well, first of all, most marketing systems simply don't work. Even things that I've taught myself just aren't as relevant as they used to be. So things people are teaching a year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, they're just not relevant anymore. And it's really changed the landscape for people who are building their own marketing empires or just trying to start any kind of project where they're making money online. And especially market saturation for any kind of marketing business, and especially people doing SEO, trying to get top higher rankings at Google, has made clients immune to selling. So I kind of joke that SEO emails have become the new Viagra spam. Everyone gets hundreds of them per week and everyone ignores them. Businesses just get so many people contacting them, offering marketing, offering SEO. They're totally immune to it. They totally ignore it. And I'm going to show you how to break through that. And our industry, especially the marketing, make money online kind of niche, is known for promoting something once it's dead. So what happens is someone will make money with some kind of campaign, the campaign stops making money, and what they do is they will get all those profitable screenshots when they were making money, package it all into a product and a guide, but there's no real space for anyone to make money with it. They're just showing basically what they did. This is not the case here. This is wide open, and it's going to be for the next few years, definitely. And the end result is that the game has changed. We're dealing with a very different landscape here. So it's very important to know what we're dealing with and how you can adapt to that so you can have success yourself online. So are you in the right place? Should you be listening to this weird guy with a weird accent on this video series? Well, if you're an experienced internet marketer looking for a big boost in income opportunities, this is for you. If you're new to internet marketing and you kind of want to jumpstart your success, this is for you. And if you want to build a passionate client list who can't get enough of what you're selling, no matter your price, then this is for you as well. And before we get into the good stuff, I just want to kind of give a bit of a reality slap. So just imagine my hand is coming out through your screen, your iPod, your monitor, iPad rather, your monitor, whatever you're watching this on, and just kind of slapping you in the face before we get into the good stuff. So first of all, there is no money to be made here without work. This is not some get-rich-quick system whatsoever. I consider Vipachill readers to be much smarter than the average person. You're not going to believe me if I tell you about this one-button click riches and all that kind of bullshit that other people spew online. I'm not here to share that with you. I'm definitely here to share a model that has a lot of income potential, and a lot of people are making money with this already that I've been teaching, but you will have to put in some effort. Also, we have no room for temporary experts. So if you're watching this thinking, I'm going to listen to what this Glenn Vipachill guy has to say, I'm going to make a ton of money for a month or two, and then I'm just going to get out of the industry, I'm not going to do this internet stuff anymore. I can't really help you there. This is for people who are looking to build long-term, established businesses that are profitable for a long period of time. It's not just a get in, get out kind of process. Also, it's important is that I can't overcome your lack of value. So I may be able to help you get clients. I may be able to help you get contracts with thousands of dollars per month. I've helped other people do that. But I cannot stop clients canceling their contracts or wanting refunds with you if you do shoddy work. There's nothing I can tell you. There's no kind of email message you can send to them that will make them not want to have a refund if you didn't actually do any work for them. Now hold on a second. You probably think I'm able to grow my business so much per month because I'm vibe chill and blah 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 blah. That's totally true. I have the upper hand because I have a large following of people interested in marketing and I'm somewhat known in this industry. I've been in it a long time. After all, I've been doing this since I was 16 years old. So naturally, I would be totally successful at my first efforts in this business, right? A very quick tale of lows and lows. So when I first started building websites, what had happened was I saved up for a very, very long time. I was working at TK Maxx, a clothes store in England, putting labels on clothes. I had saved up for a very long time to purchase two Technics 1210 turntables. I actually had to buy them secondhand because I didn't have that much money. And it quickly turned out that what I wanted to do, I wanted to create a website about DJing and my passion. I was having fun with it. And what happened was I found out I loved building websites more than I enjoyed DJing. So it was kind of a shock for me. It's something I'd saved up for so long to get into it. And I just started this kind of website stuff overnight and I just fell in love with it. Figuring out Google, getting conversions and all that stuff was just ridiculously fun for me, especially being new to it all. Naturally, as you do, I started a marketing company and thought it would be a huge success. I loved figuring out Google and getting leads and marketing my own websites and all that kind of thing, so I wanted to do it for more people. For my first year, I did not get a single client, nada, nothing. I even started trying to sell some ASP.NET website templates I had been promised would sell like hotcakes. I didn't sell any, so I just ended up using it on my own website. So this is the Wayback Machine. I cannot fake this. Go to archive.org if you want to verify this for yourself. You can see in the top corner there, that is July 3rd, 2006, 2 months after my 16th birthday, almost 8 years ago. So the website is pretty nasty. It's all left aligned. You can't really tell maybe from that screenshot. And if you look at the services on the left there, on the left hand side, free submission service. So what this basically was sending an email to Google and Lycos and Alta Vista and so on, saying, hey, can you come and check out my website, please? So just kind of showing you how long I've been doing this thing. You definitely don't need to do that anymore. And the things kind of continued from there. So what I did next was I started a blog on the website to show I knew what I was talking about. Everyone says start a blog, show you have some experience and some knowledge, and you will get more clients. Some of my articles did pick up a bit of traction, and I did get a few bloggers linking to me, but I was a terrible writer with an equally terrible haircut. And what happened was I did manage to pick up a few clients here and there, but there was nothing consistent. 1 month I might get 2 clients, and then I wouldn't get any inquiries for 3 months. So it wasn't really a stable business by any stretch of the imagination. Now, the absolute worst thing that happened to me was landing an awesome client. So I landed just the perfect client. I was 17 years old, working from my bedroom, and I landed the Carphone Warehouse. You may not know them if you're not listening to this from the UK, but they're pretty well known in the UK. I landed them as a client, and I did some work for them, really happy with it, and I put their logo right on my client's page, as I would. I was so proud of it. And then I got another email from them, and they wanted to be removed from my client's page. They didn't want to be associated with me whatsoever. So I'm just going to show you the blog I started here. I was 16 years old, so forgive me, but I have no idea why I thought it'd be smart to put my face in the middle of every blog post. And you can just see here, like, I'm a client of theirs. I don't know the correct use of theirs. Market sites for our clients of ours. It just doesn't make sense. This was my entire blog post, just these 4 bullet points. And you can see I had a whopping 19 feed subscribers. And this isn't because the blog was new. If you look at the categories here, I had written 62 articles in internet marketing. This is slightly cut off in the screenshot, but over 50 posts in the missed category. So well over 100 blog posts, and I had 19 people who actually wanted to listen to what I had to say. That is quite the transition for where I am today. Very fortunate to be in the position I am today. Hundreds of comments in my blog posts, and more importantly, I'm hopefully offering a lot more value in the articles that I write. So there's a very big difference for me to go from this, thinking it was clever to show my face in every blog post and not really offering any value, but offering a lot of crappy articles basically, to this where I write very infrequently and I try to provide a lot of value. So it was a really big learning curve for me. So what happened was I realized I had 2 options. I could give up marketing for others and just focus on having niche websites, which I was having success with, or I could find a new angle and really figure this stuff out. I really could not shake the idea of running my own marketing business for a very long time. So South Africa, working in Cape Town, have been a great experience for me, but I just didn't respond well to having a manager and a boss. That just wasn't for me. So I guess you could say it took 5 years of ignoring my calling, so to speak, to finally go for option 2, which is finding a new angle. And I refer to this now as my life-changing decision. So here's what I knew. I knew that I wanted to use my marketing knowledge to help businesses. I've always done a good job for the clients I've had, but it's about how you can break through the thousands of other companies out there offering the same thing. And a lot of them, especially in SEO, they offer promises they can't keep, like guaranteed #1 rankings and all that kind of thing. It's really hard to break through that. Of course, client is going to want to go for the guy who's promising things that aren't really attainable, but they just don't know it isn't attainable. I knew I didn't want to be some seminar speaker and work events like everyone else. There had to be some other way. So if you have dreams of speaking in front of tons of people at marketing events, I think that's awesome. It's a proven way of finding clients and growing your business. However, that's just not for me. I live in Asia. I don't really want to travel around doing speaking and seminars and so on. I prefer sitting naked at my PC just like I am right now. I'm just kidding. And I decided not to be the marketing guy offering everything to everyone. This was my biggest life-changing decision by far. I had offered every kind of service to everyone, and that just did not seem to work out. I needed a new angle. So taking a risk with a new angle, something that other people can't and won't do. Everyone I've ever encountered online, myself included at times, just seems to want to follow some quote-unquote proven formula, even when there's a million other people doing the same thing. So I didn't just take a slight new approach, I built my whole business around this new idea. I took the idea of only offering one service and only opening at one time of the month. I even named the company Private Ink to emphasize the fact that we weren't offering everything and our doors weren't always open. Diggy and I even spent over $100,000 perfecting our SEO offering, our client management systems, content writers, and everything else we do. We really went gung-ho on this new angle. And as a result of focusing on this new angle, we found hundreds of businesses doing the same thing and making millions of dollars in the process. So enough about me. The focus here is all about you. If I spend $5,000 just on a domain name, I must have something pretty interesting to share. Or at least you would think so, right? Maybe I'm just terrible at money management. In the next video, I'm going to cover real world actionable stuff. So you're not just learning from fluff and theory, which I absolutely hate. Click on the button below to get access to it. It's time you became CEO.